Happy Monday, sir.
What's going on, man? How's your Monday?
Really busy actually,
Yeah.
man. Like there's a good and a bad with having every holiday off.
Right.
Like if you have every holiday off, it's good because it's a paid holiday and
Yeah.
you're not working on that day. The bad news is the work is gonna be there the next day, the next work day,
It definitely is.
and it's like threefold. Just so much more
Yeah.
work and stuff I got to get done.
Right.
Me and my amazing team. So that was not a bright spot.
Yeah, we get a little slow during this time of the year.
Nice.
Well, it's like from like Thanksgiving into December, right in these last few weeks of the month. Really slows down. Everybody's taking vacations and stuff, and then picks back up a lot, like towards Christmas. Then it slows down a little bit. Then we're in full on everything coming in right after that into the new year.
I bet you guys get like a lot. You guys are probably getting a lot of contracts now, but not a lot of work, right?
Well, people are trying to.
Guys, once I can get them on a work subject, we'll talk about it for hours. It's awesome.
People are trying to spend their money,
Yeah.
budget and stuff by the end of the year, so they got to start doing little odds and ends here and there.
Obviously, like, I will assist.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
We will do it.
We don't talk about it much, man. But what are you jamming to these days?
Oh,
Anything in your tape deck?
guys,
Guys, a tape deck is a thing from like 90s model vehicles.
Yeah.
Where you actually put like a cassette tape in
Oh
it,
yeah.
and like it played music through the speakers in your
Yeah,
vehicle.
it's crazy.
Right?
It makes sense.
And then you had to get to the B side because there was an A side and B side.
Right.
You had to flip it over.
Yeah, but you had to play the whole A side.
You had to play the whole A side.
Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy, man.
What are you bumping to these days, man?
Man, I love me some Chili Peppers. They released like 14 albums this year, so I've been listening to a lot of
I
that.
just choked on my lemon lime Gatorade.
I do enjoy a good
Taylor Swift album, right?
yes.
Awesome. Midnights. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
That's where you were going, right?
Yeah, that's exactly where I was headed towards.
For real?
No, not at all.
Where were you going? I'm sorry.
A good smooth jazz playlist
Ooh.
as we were listening to a few minutes ago.
Little Harry Connick Jr. Why are you laughing at everything I say?
Because it's serious, but like partially not serious, so it's making me laugh. But yeah, a little jazz to lighten the day and relax a little bit on the ride home.
Good deal.
How about you?
I've been listening to Midnights by Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Not even a joke.
that Target exclusive we were talking
That's
about?
exactly what I got, man. This is actually a really good album, man. I think she's just like, here's the thing with me. These younger artists, and like she's like 3 or 4 years younger than
Right,
us.
right.
So it's not like she's a super young. Selena Gomez is 30-something years
Let's go.
old.
Let's go.
I had no clue she was in her 30s. Anyway, so she has matured.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift. I don't know about Selena. I know very little about her.
Right.
Watch Only Murders in the Building. Fantastic show, though. But Taylor has really matured with her music.
Okay.
And, like, it kind of makes sense, and it's, like, matching where I am in life, kind of. I'm not this rich pop star that just, go around the world on jets and stuff like that there.
Also not a white woman either.
Not a white blonde woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a lot of...
we have really nothing in common.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
there you go.
In that case, the album was good. Let's gotta return to Target.
Yeah. Then messed it all up.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we are discussing the trailers for John Wick Chapter 4, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, some more of that great show blockbuster, in our Movie of the Week, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. All right, team. We're going to check out these trailers. Watch our full reviews of them
on
our YouTube page. We got a YouTube page, man.
We do have a YouTube page.
Let's get it.
You can see it in the link tree.
Boom.
In the bio.
Somewhere on this screen, somewhere. Do we have the technology yet?
I don't have that technology
where I can just point and it appears?
Yeah, I don't have that technology quite.
Figure it out, Javi.
Okay,
it's right
work.
there. We'll make it happen. All right, John Wick, Chapter 4. With the price over on his head increasing, legendary hitman John Wick takes his fight against the high table global as he seeks out the most powerful players in the underworld, from New York to Paris to Japan to Berlin.
Making some moves this round, huh?
JV, we're making some moves this round. I don't know about you, man, but like, I have seen this same movie. I'm going to go see this in theaters.
Yeah, you can see it 4 times.
And it's the same movie 4 times. But like, I'm encapsulated by how great and fun this is all every time.
It's always, scene to scene's always like, fairly accurate fighting styles and gun control and stuff like that. So that's makes it good, right? If it was kind of bogus, we'd be done with it a long time ago. It's also Keanu Reeves, man. He's one of those guys you just want to see. And
Johnny Utah, baby.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think it's, with the director and the scenes and the choreography, it's going to be something we enjoy.
Yeah. Give me this all day.
All day long. I got you.
You keep on bringing in like really great action stars. You got Donnie Yen this time as Kane. He's just awesome.
Yeah.
I guess Bill Skarsgård is like the big baddie. Pennywise the Clown is the big baddie in this movie, I guess. You got the dude who played Scorpion, Hiroku Sanada, in this.
Right.
This is going to be fun, man. This is definitely going to be fun. I'm excited for this. Ian McShane comes back as Winston. There's not much to say except for just like Keanu Reeves is going to kill everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of his
Bad
thing.
assery.
Yeah, that's his thing.
All right, guys.
Not a whole much more to say about that.
Yeah. Just
what it is.
John Wick Chapter 4. We're going to throw it on our socials.
Yep, let's go.
And let us know your thoughts. Are you still excited for this series of films? Because I'll be in the theater. I'll be in the theater for JW19.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The Fate of John Wick, the 8th one, you know what I mean?
Fighting in space.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it, bro.
Space. Yeah.
I mean, you go to New York, Tokyo, Berlin, all these places. The only place you gotta go now is the moon, baby. Red Rocks, baby. Let's go to Mars.
Let's go.
Hey guys, we'll throw this on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. All right. Yeah, we got a darker version of the classic children's fairy tale of a wooden puppet that transformed into a real living boy. We just talked about Disney's version of Pinocchio a little while ago.
Yeah.
A couple weeks. Guillermo del Toro, man. Yeah.
With the other Pinocchio, the Disney one that just dropped, we talked about just kind of being kind of creepy, right? I think Pinocchio in general is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
And it's always made to be like a tale of something, a nice tale or whatever. But I like this because it makes it creepy. It's going along with the creepiness of this puppet and the characters going on around this puppet.
So you like it because it's leaning into the creepiness of the fable of Pinocchio.
Well, I think just that kind of movie in general compared to like a Disney
trying to make everything cute,
but there
still
you go.
But it is creepy,
right? Right. With this, we get some creepy stuff going on, and the creatures around them are pretty awesome too. I like when things are, when it makes sense.
Yeah.
when it's creepy and the things around it are creepy and it all makes sense, I enjoy that.
Killer clowns from outer space, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's how clowns really are. So.
Clowns come from outer space.
Exactly. So fits in perfect.
we knew it the whole time, damn it.
Yeah, I'll probably catch this one, man. It looks like it's going to be worth the watch. I mean, you got a great director here.
Yeah, so I watch everything from Guillermo del Toro. He's literally one of the best on the planet. It looks really freaky.
Yeah.
The nose extending is like a full tree, like you said.
Yeah. Leaves and everything on that thing.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Jiminy Cricket looks like a scary cricket.
Yeah, that's your boy too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got what else we got in here? Ron Perlman,
Tilda Swinton, Kate Blanchett.
Yeah. Finn Wolfhard.
Tim Blake Nelson.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna be a
John Toretto, Christopher Walt. We got a squad,
that's a great
dude.
Cast, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's still creepy.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give it a watch for all these amazing, talented voices.
It's creepy in a different way this time.
No, it's still creepy in the same way. Don't get me wrong. Like the
story
story
makes more sense.
It makes more sense this time. I agree with you. The story of Pinocchio is just weird and creepy, and I've never really enjoyed it. But yeah, we'll give it a go, guys. Yeah. This one drops on Netflix December 9th, and it'll be limited in theaters sometime in the remaining days here in November. So excited about this. Are you a Guillermo del Toro fan? Do you like Pinocchio? After you watch this, let us know in the comments. Do you like the Disney version or you like this version?
I haven't liked a Pinocchio movie since Pinocchio's Revenge. Just put that on the table. I'm going to order that off Amazon so we can watch it.
Deal.
It's a VHS tape. We'll have to figure that out. But I'm sure we can
go to my mother-in-law's house, okay?
Go to thrift stores with the funds VCR.
Nope. We'll go to China Grove, my grandmother's, not my grandmother's, my mother-in-law's house. She has a VHS player.
Let's go.
We'll not give it up.
Let's go.
All right, man. You watch any more Blockbuster?
Yeah, I caught a couple episodes.
All right. Thoughts now after watching a couple of episodes?
Well, I mean, I've watched a good chunk of them, but I went back because as always, like trying to watch them all consecutively sometimes doesn't work out just because of things going on around the house or stuff like that.
Just keep the kids out, dude.
So I went and watched a couple more episodes. So I'm at episode 3.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still kind of with the same thing I was saying. I mean, I'm enjoying it like 100%.
Yeah.
But it's a lot. And every episode's different.
Yeah.
But it's just a lot.
So I'll say this, man. When you said last week about this, where it would have been better as a movie, yes and no, because I didn't think they were going to explore. I've watched everything.
Okay.
I'm not going to spoil for you or anybody else, but everybody has an arc.
Right.
Everybody, all the main characters have an arc on this show. And it's a great thing to see. And would they be able to do that? Is this better suited for the look and feel of the movie? Is it better suited as a movie?
Yeah.
Yes. Would we be able to go ahead and get as rich character development as we did in a sitcom that we don't really get that much good character development over 10 episodes?
Right.
10 episodes, right? I'm not going to lie to you here. Yep. 10 episodes. And we do. Everybody from Timmy's character to JB Smooth's like daughter,
right,
gets a really good character arc in this show.
Yeah, I guess it's something you get to see once you've seen all of it and kind of understand the episodes can do that.
Yeah,
like each episode can do its own thing, and it's not hazardous to the whole scheme of if it was a movie.
Exactly, and it's like a beautiful package, and it doesn't seem rushed within the 10 minutes. The 10 episodes.
Right.
Like if this didn't come back for a season 2, you could feel like, okay, this is complete.
Okay, good deal.
But it's so well written that you want it to come back for a season 2,
right?
Like you want to see these characters again.
Yeah.
So guys, I recommend this. Keep watching. Blockbuster is a fantastic show, led by the great Randall Park and his amazing cast.
Yeah.
Class. He's a Blockbuster daddy to these people, okay?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, hopefully maybe we can get Randall Park on the show.
Yeah, let's hit him up.
He would seem like an easy get, right?
He can do some magic tricks.
He can. We'll see.
One thing I've been catching up on. Well, not catching
snap.
up, but
Winchester.
been rewatching. No, that kind of fell off the radar.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's not Supernatural. It's fine. The Winchesters kind of fell off the radar.
Like, how many episodes have you watched of Winchesters?
I watched like 3 episodes.
It just doesn't hit like Supernatural?
It hits like Riverdale or like the Vampire Diaries. If you ever watch any of those.
Yeah, big fan of Vampire Diaries, dude.
Yeah.
Look at me. Duh.
It's kind of
I'm shell-shocked right now.
It's got kind of the shiny CW look to it as to like Supernatural, which was a lot darker and just didn't hit right.
I think Supernatural came out before the CW was like this teeny bopper CW thing.
Yeah. That's kind of everything kind of spun out from that.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I mean, because I don't really. Only thing I watched really CW wise was like Flash and
Arrow, stuff like that.
Yeah. The other shows that were on there, kind of the, I don't want to say drama kind of shows.
Yeah. I watched the first season of Riverdale.
Yeah.
Didn't watch the season anything else.
Right.
Wife loved it all. Anyway, that's beside the point.
Yeah.
What are you watching these days, sir?
The Walking Dead.
Oh.
Yeah, the final season's about to drop the last few episodes, so I'm getting caught up so when it drops on Netflix, I can watch the whole season. I haven't watched none of the final season yet.
How many seasons in total?
11. Yes, 11.
How many episodes per season do you think?
Probably about 16, 17,
So
somewhere
it's
around there.
Take me a while to get caught up.
Yeah, you gotta get rolling.
Before
I think it was I think the seasons are kind of different, like as far as how many episodes.
God, 176 episodes. Yeah, that's not happening.
You got it, man. I'm not sure when the other one will drop on Netflix. I know it's like on AMC subscription. You can get it on there. You can buy them on Amazon. But we'll just wait to hit Netflix and check them all out there.
Dope. All right, man. Well, we are here, brother.
Yes, we are.
The final MCU movie of 2022.
Oh, yeah.
Black Panther.
And it was a good one.
The Black Panther? Black Panther? Black Panther.
I think it was just called Wakanda Forever.
Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. You're right.
I think it was just Wakanda Forever this time.
I'm just trying to get like the diction down for it. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Get more Wakandian. All right, team. We're going to jump into it here. So, Black Panther Wakanda Forever is directed by the great, cool, awesome, major talented Ryan Coogler. This was written by Coogler and Joe Robert Cole.
We had a $250 million budget. And so far, as of about a few hours ago, it was at $330 million at the box office.
All right.
Opening weekend. Starting this movie, we have Letitia Wright as Shuri, Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia, Denai Guerrera as Okai. I keep forgetting. I've said this like earlier, and I could every like 3 or 4 times I say it, it's wrong. Okoye.
There you go.
Yeah, I know how to say it, but then I'll try to read it real fast and mess it up. Winston Duke as M'Baku, Florence Kasumba as Ayo, Dominique Thorne as Riri Williams, Michaela Cole as Anika, Tanak Hirta as Namor, Martin Freeman as Everett Ross, Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina Allegra, DeFontaine, a lot of names.
A lot.
Angela Bassett as Ramonda. And we have some pretty good supporting cast behind that as well.
Very much so, sir. Very much so. Lake Bell's in this movie. That was surprising. Let's go ahead and give us that quick synopsis, man, so we can hop into this one. I hope you stretch because we're going to be here for a minute, guys. Yeah. So strap in.
Let's make it happen. I brought some PJs too, so you know what we got to do here. All right. We journey with Shuri, who goes from princess to queen and has to endure a world that's taken everything from her as she fights to protect that world and her nation from the ancient civilization Talokan and its leader Namor, who has plans to destroy the surface dwellers. And that all starts with Wakanda.
Forever. All right, man. Let's just start at the top. The Black Panther, T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us.
Correct.
The king is gone.
Yes.
A lot of shoes to fill.
Yeah, definitely.
And for this movie, the heartbeat, the soul of the movie is Shuri.
Yes.
Right? She goes through so much through the course of this film. You know, we're following her through the story only made sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Like in a all right, man, we have these dope ideas for Black Panther 2, what we want to do with Chadwick and T'Challa's character. Oh, colon cancer.
Yes.
Taking the king. What are we going to do?
Mm-hmm.
It only made sense, right? We're not going to bring back Killmonger. We're not going to recast or digitally do him or anything of that nature.
Very, very untasteful.
Exactly. No, perfect.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it would be, right? And Kevin Feige and Ryan Coogler and, Nate Moore, who's one of the producers, was like, we can't do that. No. The impact of Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa is just there. We can't take that away. So,
yep. You can't really bring back like a Killmonger because, it was a big deal.
Exactly.
At the end of the movie, how he chose to die.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can't just bring him back like, oh, he didn't really die. Then you lose that touch.
So So we're here and we have Shuri and we find her in a place where she confides in her tech.
Yeah.
Make sure nothing bad ever happens again to Wakanda, especially after the events of Infinity War and without a Black Panther to take up the mantle. I don't know about you, man, but we are emotionally attached to her from the very beginning.
Yeah, the way they wrote T'Challa's story along with Chadwick, she put on a very, very strong performance tied to that, which makes sense. I mean, it's not just a character that's gone, it's a co-star.
Yeah.
Co-worker. I can imagine that was a strong tie to all of their emotions through this whole movie. And she was definitely the front of all that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So, because of the loss of her brother and the events that take place during the course of the film, she turns into this hero in her own right.
Yep.
She doesn't believe she is at first. She just thinks her duty is to use her tech and mind to help protect Wakanda.
Yeah.
Just the struggle that she had to go through, man.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't expect, I knew this was going to be an emotional film.
Right.
But I didn't expect it to be this weighty. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a Marvel movie. And, we saw Thor: Love and Thunder, which I love that movie.
Yeah.
But we took, Jane having cancer, and it was a joke it was like serious for like 3.5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah. This one, they did I thought they did a great job of praising Chadwick as this character.
Yeah.
and also the character itself.
Yeah.
I mean, those opening credits were fantastic.
Oh yeah, the theater was silent, man.
Silent, the whole thing, and even the end was the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I would imagine it's hard for them to just to be there and do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she's our lead, man, and she takes us on this roller coaster here. All right. We got Queen Ramonda, Queen Mother of Wakanda, and the one in charge during this movie, right? At the end of Black Panther, and even Infinity War, you can even say in the game, it was, T'Challa, who is the king in charge and all that good stuff there. Now that he has passed, this movie picks up a year after his death, by the way, after his funeral, and she's in charge. And she has no trust in the outsiders.
Right.
Though the deceased King T'Challa states that he would, open up Wakanda and be more of a nation of hope and bring in outsiders and share technology and ideas and everything. After the loss of her son, she's like, nah, man. And, it makes sense.
Yeah, well, I think they start getting attacked.
Yeah,
right? They're trying to, every country's trying to find vibranium.
Exactly.
So she's like, nah, we're going to shut that down.
Yeah, you
can't have all that.
Yeah, right. Hands off. And she's a black mom, so she's going to pop you.
Okay?
Yeah. Like,
she was about to. She had to slap some people around.
She was about to slap out of that French ambassador, bro, right? And like, I get it. I don't know if that would have been like T'Challa's wishes.
Right.
But now that he's not here, she's going to have to make some drastic decisions as leader. And she probably would have been more open to it if they didn't want it for horrible purposes as we do as humans.
Exactly.
We're going to turn everything into a weapon.
Right.
We're going to put laser beams on every shark. You know what I mean?
Every single one.
So, like, that's just what we do as human beings.
Yeah.
Everything's a weapon. Thank you, Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
But Angela Bassett takes on this poignant and beautiful role as a mother who lost everything, man. And it's Angela Bassett, man. She never misses.
Right.
Absolutely does not miss at all, man. She had some scenes in this movie where you're just like, yo, we're following Shuri, but like she's not the only one who lost something.
Right.
Who lost somebody, right? Who is experiencing this. She's front and center, but we have all these other characters, and especially like Queen Mother of Wakanda, and she has nothing. Especially like in that middle scene.
Yeah.
I like
she.
Yeah,
she
you felt that.
Up.
You
she
felt that.
Up. Yeah,
you felt that, man.
Something I like there, and I noticed too, is this is a real strong female-led movie.
I love that, dude. Yeah.
With Letitia Wright as Shuri, and then the Dora Milaje. I mean, this whole thing was just powerful women whipping ass, and it was fantastic.
Yeah. Let's move over here to Okoye, the general of the Dora Milaje, a warrior at heart. You know what, man? I like her better in this movie than the first one.
Okay.
We get to see a lighter side of this character.
Yeah.
Than in the first film, and it's a breath of fresh air. People mourn differently.
Yeah.
And people go through things differently. I like that she's trying to find. She's not fun, but she's trying to find fun even through the loss of the king. Right?
I got you.
Because she's very militant, and she's very strict, and she's very to the point. But with Shuri, with other people, like she is trying to have fun.
Yeah. Like
that's appreciative.
Yeah, in the first Black Panther, she didn't even want to leave Wakanda.
Yeah.
Like she was just like, I don't want to go out there.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And now I guess she's, trying to help Shuri through all this too, right?
Oh yeah.
So she's just letting loose a little bit. Not much.
Not
much. Just a little bit. But yeah, she's definitely different in this one. Definitely.
Oh yeah. We have Winston Duke coming back as M'Baku, and love this character, man.
Yeah, he's great.
He is used a lot less in this film, but understanding as this is a movie about black women with and without power, man.
Yeah.
This is a movie about black women empowerment and that black women get it done. Damn good writing, bro. Like you said,
yeah.
I don't think you. I can't speak for you, but only thoughts of what you just said a few minutes ago is I don't think you went into it thinking that it was going to be like that,
right?
But it was done in a very tasteful way, where it's not just like, oh yeah, black women get it done. It was just yo, this is the shit that we're in. We're good. We have no other choice. You know what I mean? Right. That's what it was, and that's what was dope, man. But I do like that he is on the council and has interwoven his tribe into regular Wakanda life. They're just not in that outpost anymore.
They're kind of like doing some protection work, like walking around the city and stuff like that.
He does act as a big brother and advisor to Shuri through many points in the film, and he's a lot of it is like he's comic relief without trying to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like he's not that slapstick comedy that we get in a lot of Marvel movies.
It's just the delivery.
The delivery is just perfect, right? So
yeah, and you said he didn't get as much screen time this round, but I think his screen time this time was a lot more powerful.
Oh yeah,
which I enjoyed. It wasn't overuse of him, but he was there when he needed to be, and was pushed aside when it wasn't his time.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly there, man. Nakia, the war dog who who left. Her character, we get a lot of character development from her.
Yes, we do.
And this is really fresh, so we're not going to spoil anything.
Right.
But she hasn't been after the events of Infinity War, before the events of, or she left during that actually, during the Infinity War, and is in Haiti, and has a life of her own, and she's like a school teacher, like a schoolmaster, or something, with school, like working with little kids and everything,
right?
But after the events of what's going to happen with the antagonist of the film, the anti-hero, the villain, if you must, Nakia has to go back in action.
Yeah.
And I loved how they used her, where like her as a war dog, her as this undercover spy, nobody else can get it done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she is going to go in there and she's going to save Shuri, and who we're going to talk about in a minute, Riri Williams, right? Like, the way that she does it is like a badass.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As the tech, she's like a black James Bond. Yeah, no, I take that back. She's not a black James Bond. She's more like a black Jason Bourne. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
She's more like a black Jason Bourne. I like that because I equated Chadwick in the first one to a black James Bond, and Q being Shuri.
Gotcha.
Right, like quartermaster and stuff like that. Like, here's all your tech and stuff like that. Go out in the field, do your thing, and then they go do the casino thing.
Right.
So I would say she's more of a Jason Bourne. She's probably my favorite character.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome, man.
In both movies.
Yeah.
Only because, like, one, Lupita Nyong'o is just a fantastic actor, and then two, she brings this like sweetheartness to herself and to this character.
That's part of it, man.
And that's like, but exactly, that's like that's the appeal though. Like,
yeah.
But when she has to be rough and tumble and kick ass and everything,
oh yeah,
she can do that to a T as well, man. I just love that about her.
And she just picks up and goes. Like, there's no argument. It's just, all right, let's make it happen.
Back in action.
Let's go. Yep.
Had my go bag ready, man.
Yeah.
Wait, where you been? I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, she had the dope suit too.
Oh yeah,
this time around.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was good
just
stuff.
very talented and fun. It was just great, and you're just like the whole time, just like, the movie is moving so fast that you're just like, oh wait, we haven't seen Nakia. Oh, okay. This is why we have not seen Nakia yet.
Right.
So, cool character.
Yes, sir.
All right. Riri Williams, MIT student. Talk to me, brother.
So she is the target that's kind of causing the mess through the movie.
I call her the MacGuffin.
Is that we're going to go with her?
Because usually a MacGuffin's like a thing.
Right.
All the bad guys are after this computer chip or whatever. But she's I would call her the MacGuffin.
Yeah. For kind of her opening role here, because I think this is her first real not theatrical, but movie role.
Yeah.
I think. She was a pretty good time. She was in there a lot with
third movie. First big budget movie. Yeah.
Gotcha. She was alongside with Letitia Wright a lot. Pretty much the whole movie.
Yeah.
Was them two side by side, and she brought her comedy and a good bit of physical comedy as well. I mean, she was funny. She didn't really get too serious too much, other than when she was like mad about them breaking into her warehouse or whatever. But even then, she was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed seeing her in this role, and she'll be obviously going forward with us.
Yes.
As Ironheart.
Yeah. So like I do like that you made that comment about the comedy.
Yeah.
A lot of the comedy in this film comes from a place of, it comes from somewhere else. It's not like nobody was trying to be funny. This is not a funny movie, right? But the comedy and the laughter and the joy come from situations that happen. Yeah. And then like,
whether it's like nerves or fear or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. You're an MIT student. You're in your dorm. The Princess of Wakanda is at your door.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The general of the Dora Milaje comes out of your bathroom. Right? Like,
which I thought was perfect.
Which was perfect, right? You're not going to think straight, and some people like cry, right? Some people try to like fight their way out, right? Some people in a weird state, when they're in the state that she's in, they just crack jokes.
Yeah.
I'm like that, right? Like, so this is exactly what she is doing, and she's using that, and it just makes sense in this role, and it further develops her character, where it's just like, okay, yeah, she's Ironheart, like Iron Man, with the black female version and stuff like that. Tony Stark was wisecracking and stuff like that all the time. She kind of has a little bit of that, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's not like over the top as funny. It doesn't hit like Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark, right? So
yeah, it's more of a, like you said, like a fear based at the beginning, because she's like throwing stuff at Okoye. And then the other parts is like nerves.
Yep. But she's this hustling MIT student who is a great engineer and is like I said, she's the catalyst of the movie there.
Yeah.
She created the device to search for vibranium, but the government wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of sounded like they stole it.
Yeah.
It was there. They didn't want it. They took it. It was already in the works.
Like you said, we're getting her on Disney Plus for the Ironheart series. But it was dope how they included her, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just dropping her in and saying like, "Hey, here is this person," which Marvel at times have been lazy and they've done.
Yeah.
Right.
That happens.
They included her into the stakes of the film, right?
Yeah.
Made her the reason why any of this is happening.
Yep.
That's just damn good writing again, man. Like, that's exactly what that is. Because they could have lazily just been like, "Oh yeah, we got Riri Williams.
Yeah, here we go. Let's put her in a suit.
Woohoo! Yeah, we're good, right? All right, let's put her in a suit and let her fight some crime." No, she's the reason why all this is happening.
Yeah.
So I love that, man.
And they portray her as a genius inventor and everything, like right off the bat.
Yeah.
There's no real like, oh, she had help from Wakanda They helped her build a suit, stuff like that. She did it on her own to begin with.
And she was working on it. I was just about to talk about that scene, man. We get this really dope scene of Shuri working over here and Williams working over here, right? And they're just in the lab kind of going back and forth, and you see these flashes of the two making progress, whatever they're trying to make progress to.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw that, Javi? 2015's Age of Ultron. That's what it reminds me of, man.
Yeah. Bruce and Tony.
Bruce and Tony, man. The mad scientists at work, man. I was like, if that wasn't a thought of anybody's,
right?
That's what I got out of that scene, right?
I got you.
You can pay homages to things, even though it's only like 7-8 years old.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what that was, man. That was really cool to see.
I got you. I didn't put that together, but I appreciate that. Yeah, that's
man.
awesome.
Yeah, just a very dope scene there. So, all right, man. Let's talk about this guy, man. Tenoch Huerta Mejia. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Probably Mahia.
Tenoch.
J's going to be your H there.
Huerta.
Pretty good.
Huerta Mejia.
There you go.
As Namor or Namor. Or both. Tomato, right?
He says Namor in the movie.
But in the comics and how we pronounce it, because we're dumb Americans, it's Namor.
Yeah.
Because we're from the South. It's Namor. That's Namor right there.
And that was something I enjoyed is they spelled that out. They said, this is why his name's like it is. That was pretty cool.
Love it, man. The king of Talokan, an ancient civilization of underwater dwelling people, man. The similarities they give this character to the kings before T'Challa are very well known, man.
Right.
He's a guy who wants to protect his people, right? All the kings before, including T'Challa, I misspoke. They all want to protect their people, but he's like everybody before T'Challa. Wakandan kings, because he wants to protect his people, his tech, and keep outsiders from ever knowing anything about them for safety and security.
Yeah, isolation.
The isolation. Right. That's a good word.
That's where T'Challa changes.
This is why we're people. This is why we're on the pod together.
That's where T'Challa changes, wanting to expand a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly there. He also hates surface dwellers for what they did to his people and wants to conquer the world and has the attitude, the confidence, and the swagger.
Yeah.
To do so, and he can. That was cool about his character, man.
Yeah, his little footy wings.
He had footy wings, man. But he was just a badass character, man.
Yeah, he just kind of came out knowing he could do whatever he wanted to, right? He just swam right into Wakanda and was like, I'm coming for you guys in like a week, just FYI. And he did his thing.
Like his whole thing was that Teddy Roosevelt thing, right? Where it's just like walk softly but carry a big stick.
Yeah.
And like that's literally Namor.
Right.
Whereas like he didn't have to like really threat, like the scene on the beach with Ramonda and Shuri. He didn't really have to like threaten them.
Well, he kind of started out not that way, right?
Yeah.
And then they were a little resistant, and then he's like, okay, all right, I'm not trying to be here for this too much longer.
He says, man, Matt Luck comes on at 10.
I'm trying to get to bed.
I got to get to the crib, man. I got to get these damn footy wings off, man. Shit. It's supposed to be 3 minutes, man. Just gotta just... You know how long it takes these things to dry? Yeah.
Oh God!
But like that scene, right? He could have been really aggressive and like been a regular Marvel or whoever villain and be like, "Give me the person, the scientist, ASAP, blah 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 blah, or else whatever." But he's like, "Yo, let's do this together first, right?"
Yeah.
And then I will come back and wipe you all out. He does it with so much swagger and confidence, man. Where like Wakanda is this very advanced civilization. He don't give a damn about that.
No, he ain't worried about
so
that.
You can get all the smoke. Get all this underwater smoke.
He said, we got vibranium as well.
Yeah,
so
bro. What you got, man? I love the line. I don't remember like word for word, but it's something like, I have more people than you have like blades of grass.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo, okay, your army is thick, bro, because they in Africa. There's a lot of grass out there, bro, okay?
Nothing but grass. Yeah.
There's a lot of grass out there, bro. We got this.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this take on Namor, and we have our first MCU confirmed mutant.
Yes.
Not just enhanced, not just crazy cellular makeup in your body or whatever, but confirmed, self-stated that I'm a mutant.
Yeah, he said it out loud, didn't he?
So we are in we're going in a direction of Xavier School of the Gifted.
Let's go.
Ready.
Let's go.
Ready for that.
I mean, we saw him in multiverse action.
Yeah.
But that's still, multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how we look at that within the
626 universe that we're in.
The MCU timeline we're in right now, yeah.
Anyways. Namor's motivations are simple. Protect his people at all costs. And that means kill the person who created the device to detect the vibranium that him and his people use. Dude was born with vibranium in substance in his bloodstream.
Right.
It's infused in him. So this dude is different, man. He pulls up to the scene with his ceiling missing, bro. Seriously. Like, no doubt. Because T'Challa, he the Black Panther eats it and goes through this thing and it's in their bloodstream, right?
Yeah.
But you're not born with it.
Right. Yeah, it's just him, 100% him.
With the footy wings, man.
With the footy wings and everything.
Which, strength, speed, flight, dude is a threat, and I'm glad that he was a different threat than having the same powers as Black Panther like in the first one, or Iron Man versus Iron Man, or Hulk versus a bomb. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do in these movies, and I'm glad that it was different this time.
Yeah, I mean, the slight connection for the vibranium, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Right? Two different set of powers.
Different cultures, really.
Different cultures, man. That was just a dope addition here, but, everybody was like, yo, what the hell is going... Leading up to this movie, when we first saw them footy wings... Everybody was talking shit about them. They can't pull that off, man.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts? Did they pull it off?
The footy wings or him in general?
Him in general, but specifically the footy wings.
Well, that's his thing, right? So our first interaction when he's flies out the water, right? He comes out the water and talks to Shuri and her mom. We didn't see much. We saw him rise out the water, fly in the air a little bit, come down.
Well, even before that, remember when he takes down the chopper?
Yeah.
In the dead of night, we can barely see his silhouette, but he's floating there.
Yeah. So it was still kind of okay, that part it was kind of the dialogue, right? His attitude, he was introducing himself. But when they got to fighting, my man could move with them little footy wings.
Oh my God.
My man was moving.
Yeah.
So, at that point, I think him as an actor and what he was doing, you really kind of don't even focus on that much.
Exactly.
You're focusing on this dude moving so fast and just taking out ships, and he's just fighting everybody and everything like that. They really get pushed to the back. But when they were fighting, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this, man. Just the weight of why he's doing what he's doing in the movie makes him a top 5 best MCU villain, man.
Let's go.
He's just right there. He's top 5.
Right. You're a little different, right? You're not just you could kind of perspectives for different villains, right? So when you say top 5, you're saying just because he was it like power based, or you're just saying like his cause?
His whole reason in being, right?
Yeah.
Makes him top 5. Like, okay.
He's just there to protect people.
First and foremost, he's exactly like you said. You're right. He's there to protect his people, right? I have to do this because this happened.
Yeah.
I didn't always have intentions on wanting to do this. I knew it was going to have to happen one day. I was going to have to like conquer.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't know it was going to happen as soon as it is. Now that we're here, now that there's this device that's out there looking for vibranium, they're going to find us, and we have to do something about that.
Yeah.
Right? So his motivations are always to protect his people.
Right.
His motivations are not just world domination because I just need to rule the world.
Right. I have to do it in order to protect my people.
Exactly. Yeah. Right? And that makes a really good villain. Mm-hmm. That makes a really good character. Not even a villain, just a really good character, right? On top of that, he is super strong.
Yes.
And he is super fast.
Yes.
And he swims really, really fast. And he has dope-ass footy wings, man. And he looks awesome in some underwear, some green underwear, some draws, right? Some Fruit of the Loom or something, man. I don't know what they were.
Stash, too, man.
Yeah.
What's going on? He had it going
on. I just loved him, man. He just looked amazing, sounded amazing. I love that he kept that, like, Mayan type like diction about his language and everything.
Yeah.
Just really cool, man.
Yeah.
Just really cool there.
And seeing like the way he was trying to tell a story, like he was doing the pictures and stuff on the walls.
Yeah.
In his study, his room. I don't know what that was, his office.
It's called His Bibliotheca.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. Oh.
I bet he had a bunch of leather-bound books in there that smelled of mahogany and seaweed. I bet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they did keep a good cultural aspect to him, in that the original people before they became the underwater dwellers, right?
Yes. All right. Real quick, 2 more characters that I do want to talk about there. Martin Freeman comes back as Everett K. Ross, an agent, the CIA, who has previous ties to Wakanda and doesn't really get thrown back into the mess like he was before. He stays stateside.
Oh, yeah.
But, they used him in a very, very small way, how he kind of just gives them the lead on where to find this engineer, right? This scientist.
And just enough, too, so we also have Valentina Allegra, who's big part of the big storyline of MCU.
Exactly.
So they're just kind of in there just to keep them relevant, right?
Just keep them relevant. The amazing Julia Louis-Dreyfus. We do find out that she is the former wife of Ross.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they were a thing.
That was exciting.
Hey.
I was like, oh, boy, Ross.
Man, all right.
Doing big things.
All right. Just can snag them. Yeah, I'm really excited where her character goes kind of in the MCU. But her whole thing was, all these events that is happening, this had to have been Wakanda because they're a nation of crazy black people.
And I also feel like with her role here, it's going to be able to bring him in to some other stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully against her.
Either way.
Yeah.
Either way. Probably.
Yeah, hopefully against her. That'd be dope. So, because I do like the little bit of tension between the two.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of fun. All right, brother. Let's talk sets and music, man. And I know this is usually our thinnest section, but I do want to say this. a lot of I love the MCU. I love the MCU movies here, but a lot of their movies feel like it's a world not lived in. I loved Shang-Chi, right?
Yeah.
But the world at the end, I forgot the name of the world where his like mother is from.
Tong Lao?
Tong Lao, yes. That sounds like a Mortal Kombat character.
That's probably what it was.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
It didn't seem as like a real place. I know we had like magical beasts and everything around, but you still have to make it seem like real.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right? And then you have Wakanda, which is like they shoot the most beautiful scenes.
Yeah.
Wakanda is just a beautiful lived-in place, and I love that we not just got like the country, the castle where the king and queen are or whatever,
yeah.
But we also get like the city. They were like frying up chicken, at one point we saw a little kid eating a sandwich, laughing and dancing. Right, there was there was some shops that they were walking past and everything. Right, so we're seeing a world.
Yeah, different phases of the, not to say lower class, but the you got the royalty, and then you have other people, and just the classes as they go down, right? Yeah,
just the Wakandan people, so that was very, very cool, man. But at the same exact time, Talokan, and like, which is basically like Atlantis, but dope. Okay.
It's pretty wild.
This whole city, this old underwater city, is powered by vibranium, and the city was cool, beautiful, and mesmerizing at times. Man, there was just like, I loved how it took you through the city through Shuri's eyes, through like that water, whatever, that suit that she was in or whatever, that scuba diving suit or whatever. Just this movie in whole. I know it's a Marvel movie, so there is FX teams and there is CGI and there is blue and green screen and stuff like that. But this movie feels less like that. It's like they used it in certain places, and where they can use actual like footage and actual real life, they did that as well. It feels like these places could exist. Yeah, I mean,
and it shows the people there doing just normal stuff, just underwater,
chilling.
Right, they're playing, they're shopping. They're shopping, right?
There's a mugging around the corner. I don't know. If you probably missed that.
I don't think I caught that. No,
it was a mugging around the corner, man. Don't go to Talokan after night. You know what I mean?
And then he loves his people so much he made them a son.
Exactly,
which was really dope touch. I mean, I agree. It was a lot of, man, be pretty cool to go there and check that out.
Yeah.
Right?
Either way, man. I want to go to Wakanda. I want to go to Talokan. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm with you there, man.
I really love that, man. They do up the action, and it shows through every scene here. That Boston chase scene ends in a really cool fight. Where you think she's going to win, and it almost seems like that for herself. Like, it's just like, you're the general of the Dora Milaje. Like, of course, whoop some ass. But like, whoa, these are characters, enemies that you've never encountered before.
So you have no clue what to do here.
Exactly,
you don't know what the surprises are.
And we had no clue either. And that was like the fun thing about it. It's like, oh yeah, she took him down. Okay, well that was kind of. Wait, what the hell is happening? What? Yeah,
and she showed. I mean, she held it up for a little bit.
She's badass.
She definitely
just straight
definitely. But yeah, that was some good fight scene there too.
And also, like we talked about a little earlier with Namor, the takedown of Wakanda in that final battle on the water, just fantastic. And Ryan Coogler ups the game with those slow motion shots of those water bombs.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, every time there was a water bomb introduced into a scene, right? It almost reminded me of when in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, when the Goblin was kind of throwing his Goblin bombs or whatever. It wasn't slow. Well, one of them were slow mo. That one scene that was slow mo,
like the boomerang things.
No, the actual like Goblin bomb.
Okay.
That like blew up.
Oh yeah.
And it destroyed Spider-Man's mask.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then Spider-Man gave him that mollywop.
Yeah.
Bye-yow. And according to James Franco, killed his dad, but that's another story. But like those slow motion shots, man, you were just you felt it because like you saw them like us as I don't know about you, man. You were right next to me, but like us as just viewers, we were like, oh shit, here comes another one, and you're just like trying to swipe it away, like stop it from happening, and there's nothing that we can do, right? Like, it's not like it's coming at us like 100 miles an hour and like gonna hit us.
Yeah.
But, like you just see it and you're just like, oh shit, this damn it.
Yeah, and all you see is water.
That's it.
And then like somebody fly out of the water.
Exactly.
So it's like they weren't necessarily deadly, but they did some damage, definitely.
Yeah, man. Just real quick about the music, man. Just my one note is, this music pays tribute not only to, blacks and Africans, right? But this also pays tribute to, that like Hispanic, South American heritage as well, man. And you get that, very, very, very well, man. You just hear it in every tone, man. And the funny thing about that is there's this 38-year-old Swedish composer named Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah.
And he's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, he's the one dropping these amazing sounds, right? And curating these for these Ryan Coogler movies, man.
He did, looking at his thing, Creed 2, Venom, Tenet.
Yeah, exactly,
Those are the ones I see pop up real quick. I mean, the composing alongside the produced music, I guess, the actual produced songs, mixed very well, man. They really, and even with the first Black Panther, they did such a good job mixing these things together.
Makes it more, and like where they add the music, it just makes it a lot more weighty.
Yeah,
in it, and that was just like you just felt that, right?
Oh,
you felt the tension, you felt the action, you felt the fun when you needed to.
Yeah.
Nothing was out of place,
right?
And I really enjoyed that. All right, man. A theme.
All right.
Couldn't come up with one, so I have 3.
Let's go. Just say all 3, and I'll cut 2 of them out.
Just gonna keep editing for. Oh man! All right. No, these actually are 3 major themes, so you can. They're major.
That's fine.
The first one, man, is death happens.
Yes.
We have no control over that, no matter how smart one is, how we are. What we can control is how we grieve and mourn the deceased. Yeah. Shuri decides to spend time in tech. That is her skate spot. But she can't stay there.
Nope.
She can't stay in that state, and she has to go through the process and mourn and continue with life. That's very important. Black women are tough.
Yes.
Resilient, loyal, and get the job done. A theme Coogler continues and expands on from the first film. Once again, without Chadwick as the central, you really have no choice.
Yeah.
You're going to do a story about the nation of Wakanda and they're kind of what's going on with them. You're going to have to center it, unless you want to have M'Baku as the center.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
I would have. I don't think that would have went well.
That wouldn't have went well at all.
Yeah, because you'd be centering a man overpowering all these powerful women.
Exactly.
Not a good look.
Not a good look, right? Especially when it's auntie who cooks your dinner. Right?
Yeah.
And this movie is also about the differences and similarities, man. The people of Wakanda and the people of Talokan are a lot more alike than they lead on through the movie.
Yeah.
Open quote, now more than ever, the illusions of division threaten our very existence. We all know the truth. More connects us than separates us. But in times of crisis, the wise build bridges while the foolish build barriers. That was from T'Challa to the United Nations at the end of the first Black Panther film, man. Wakanda Forever continues this theme, especially with the flash of life between the two rival nations at the final fight there.
Yeah.
That's the central theme of these movies, man. That's the story that Ryan Coogler and Marvel is trying to tell through these outings.
Right.
And I really appreciate that, man. You got me and you who are best friends,
right.
and we come from two different paths. We grew up in the same county and stuff, but you have your path as a Mexican American, my path as a African American Black guy, and we build and we found that there is a lot more things we have in common than separates us, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
I mean, we both like some seasoned chicken, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Gotta have that
Love
seasoned chicken rug.
Love it.
Gotta go to breakfast anytime, baby.
Yes, sir.
But no, man, like that's exactly what. That's exactly what this is about, man. And I just love that.
Yeah. Yeah. To kind of follow up with that last one, they're all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Every nation's doing the same thing, trying to protect their land.
Yep.
So everybody looks like a bad guy to everybody else.
Exactly.
And this whether it's a mistake or not, it's kind of the way it is, right? Sadly.
So before we get into thoughts in ratings, man, we did go ahead and get a few people who wanted to share their comments.
Oh, okay.
My buddy Gordon, good flick, not as good as Black Panther 1, but still good. Loss of Bozeman forced him to write a story that accounted for his loss in dealing with grief. My buddy Brandon, thoroughly enjoyed it. I'd even say I enjoyed it as much as the first, considering the challenge they were faced with of losing their great lead actor. I say they did a good job. Steven, and then I have one more after Steven, so I'm not going to bore you guys all night. I told you this was going to be a long pod. They did okay with what they had, but could have done way better if Chadwick was around, but Letitia did as best she could. I felt they could have done better job with Namor because he is a pivotal character in Marvel. And they only dropped one Imperious Rex, and he should have killed somebody because his strength is parallel with the Hulk. But whatever. And then just one more, a buddy of mine, Jordan.
And so I'm pretty sure he probably did kill some people.
Oh, he killed a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, they don't necessarily show that, but there's a lot of implied death.
Oh, yeah. Lake Bell's dead.
Yeah.
I love her. She's a great actor. She was in the movie for 7 minutes. Yeah. I was like, oh, Lake Bell's in this? This is a dope addition to the MC. Go. Right? Very long, but I feel as though they just threw stuff together because of Chadwick's death. They basically told us, here's Shuri, a side character. Now she's the main character with giving no backstory to her. The extent of the story in the movie is grieving, and now I want vengeance. And then he just goes into a lot of other stuff that he said. He says, I feel if Chadwick was still alive, they could have been more character development with him, considering the disappeared for 5 years. Like I said, little to no character development. Felt like about 2 hours getting you to feel for Shuri. And finally, the Black Panther was in the movie for all of 15 minutes. Honestly, 4 out of 10. So I don't know if like that's 4 out of 10 is like good or bad. I don't know his scale.
Yeah.
But
no, I mean, that being said, all good points.
Oh yeah,
all very good points.
Oh, yeah, man.
And it's all a perspective.
Exactly. I was literally about to say that. Yeah,
multiple times. Because I feel like it's Wakanda Forever. It's not Black Panther.
Yeah.
The first one was Black Panther.
Exactly.
This was Wakanda Forever, and they spotlighted the people as a whole for Wakanda.
Yeah.
So, the Black Panther thing is always awesome, but I mean, we got so much out of the Dora Milaje and the Shuri just as herself.
Yeah.
Just tagging on the back end of that.
Powerful, man.
Yeah.
Powerful performances from all. All right, team. So that's our conversation about Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. JV, give me your thoughts and ratings, sir.
Oh, man, very emotional, as we all knew it was going to be. The way they did the story as far as T'Challa, why he's no longer with us, lining up with Chadwick's, same, disease that took him down. That's kind of a thin line for me, I guess.
What do you mean?
But, well, I don't know if it was like, it's hard to say. Like, it's, I'm not going to say like an easy way out of the story, but it was very like, I don't know how to say the words right now.
That's why we have a podcast.
Yeah.
You take your time, sir. We got 7 hours of recording left.
So it wasn't a bad thing, but it was kind of like, very fast. There was no real, anything to lead up to this moment.
Yeah.
For the character.
Okay.
And it was just, we were in, he's sick, he's gone. I don't know, man. It just seems like there could have been a little bit more in there. But that being paralleled with the man who we see as this figure of T'Challa.
Yeah.
Was what made it not as sour, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you can't replace this guy. They're not going to now. We knew that. But other than that, I mean, going through the movie, I never really had a point to where I was like bored for it being 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it was a haul.
Like this pod. Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you I had notes.
Other than that, I mean, the characters were fun. I liked seeing the Dora Milaje really get to put in work.
Yeah. It's always fun.
Yeah. And just like you said, the two cultures colliding and really fighting for the same thing, but just with each other.
Thank you.
Was a interesting plot for this one. Yeah. I enjoyed it, man. I'm looking forward when it drops on streaming. We'll do 5 buckets out of 5 for this one, sir.
Right.
I really,
perfect for this guy.
Really enjoyed it. What about you, man? What you got?
I went into this movie, man, with expectations that it probably is not going to be as good as the first one.
Right.
But what doesn't this movie have, man? This movie has love, it has loss, it has betrayal, it has heartache, laughter, great action scenes that deliver, and a great tight script from Coogler and Cole.
Yeah, and Michael B. Jordan without a shirt on too.
Michael B. Jordan's a good-looking guy, though.
Yeah.
So, I also didn't expect to shed as many tears as I did, man.
Yeah, they did a lot of that.
Like, I'm a G,
movie.
man. Like, I'm a gangster, right, dude? I'm from China Grove, baby.
Yeah,
okay, I'm a
CG.
gangster. You know what I mean? So,
Broco up in here.
I don't cry, but like that opening scene,
Yeah.
when the theater got dark,
Yeah.
and silent, I was in tears, man.
Yeah.
And there was like emotional moments in the movie where like I felt like I don't do that, man. And this is the second movie in my adult life that like it has brought me to tears. Not like crying, whining tears, but just like emotional, like that was powerful type tears, right?
Right. Kind of hair sticking up on your arms and
exactly
that kind of stuff. Yeah.
The first movie, Black Panther. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Made this grown ass 30-something-year-old man like put him in tears.
It happens.
5 buckets of popcorn, man. This movie's an instant classic and the best in the MCU since Endgame.
Yeah.
We've had some good ones.
Yeah.
This has been the best since Endgame.
Yeah, like I said, you take into account, you know, we're passing a mantle, right?
Yep.
From not only great actor, but an actor who's made a great character.
Yeah.
That's nothing but emotions.
Exactly.
And when you see that opening scene, like you said, it's like, you know, when at the end of Endgame, right? Iron Man's funeral.
Yeah.
You know, we know we're losing a character that we like and we love.
Yeah.
But we're not losing the actor.
No, we're going to see him in Oppenheimer in a few months.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but with this one, it's like you lose two things. That's what was really hard hitting.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. This was powerful performances from all, man. And
yes, sir.
My best thought is all walks of life, man. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, purple, yellow, green, everybody.
Yeah.
Go see this movie and go see it ASAP because it has a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yes.
All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Next week, we will be discussing the Sam Rockwell-led heist film, The Bad Guys.
And that's streaming on Netflix.
I am Clyde Smith, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And like always, Wakanda Forever.